What is Crab Champion? Crab Champion is a game in which you have made a revolutionary discovery, one in which you, the superior crab, are made in God's image. Within this world contains islands in which the inhabitants disagree. This is unacceptable to me. We must purge these lands of slugs and starfish to remind them who is really God's greatest soldier. To accomplish this, we could utilize one of the many weapons of mass destruction the game offers, such as full auto shotguns, dual laser rifles, or even giving a more peaceful death of immolation. We must be greater than the technologies of crabkind and go more primal. Thus, we need to construct a build so stinky that all living beings around us simply die. Now watch as I construct the greatest damage over time AoE build that Crab Champion has ever seen. Alright, we are in. I have not played this game in a while, so in fact this entire starting location is brand new to me. You know what, we're gonna take on one of life's greatest joys, and that is we're going to start our day by gambling. We're gonna let this decide what we are using today. Select this. Okay, interesting. So it looks like we will be, the gambling has given us a hammer and a pistol. So you know what, we're gonna make it work. Not too stoked about going in with the pistol, but we can get this going pretty goofy, I think. So let's get in here. So, as you can see, the point of Crab Champion is we're simply a maniac with a gun, and we just need to kill the inhabitants of various islands. You know, they want our guns, and we can't let them take it from us. So we just want to use... Okay, that was a disgusting grenade. Disgusting. All right, so we have our first little choice here between a damage chest and a regeneration chest. Now, as you can see just then, we do plenty of damage in these early stages, so I'm not too concerned about damage. Neither of these are really that great. I can always salvage them later, so I'll just go ahead and pick endurance. I'm gonna go for another health chest. There is some sustain perks in this game that are absolutely broken. Oh. Holy schmoly, Patrick Star! I can't see him. Holy! Okay. It's going crazy over there. Oh my gosh. I gotta focus. The chuds are coming. Okay, where's Patrick? Okay, there he is. Okay. Yeah, that got a little hectic there. I was busy looking at Patrick up in the jungles, and yeah, it turns out there's like 6 more of them. Anyways, as I was saying, there are some really good sustain options in this game, and I'm just not getting them right now. So I'm giving this one more chance here. It is on baby mode right now. Okay, except that guy's absolutely goated. Yeah, we've got an enraged grub. He can't even hold our gun, so I don't know why he's trying to take it from us. There we go. We'll take that. So max health increase after every close range elimination. That is pretty solid. So we definitely want that. We're definitely going to want to increase our finances as well. You might not be able to tell, but this crab has some bills to pay. Except they're giving me a 2x chest. So every now and then you can get a challenge modifier, which doubles the chest at the end of it. So even though I was considering the economy chest, I feel like we have to go for yet another health chest. So this better give me exactly what I'm looking for here, so we just never have to run a health thing again. Oh, I forgot it's exploding barrels. I almost just killed myself. But as you can see, all these close range kills here are increasing our max health by 1 each time. So as we get stuff to increase the modifier on that, we'll get even more. But I mean, right now, it's like the loadout they gave us is actually more so of a CQB loadout anyways. Use that to our advantage to just farm these bozos for health. I totally forgot you can aim. Oh yeah, and I forgot that when you're in the air, you just go nasty, just slow-mo with it. Please give me something good. Oh, there it is, Fortitude. Max health increase after clearing each island. Nasty perk. We're going to, before we know it, be at a point where this pistol is like doing nothing. Holy! I don't know what's going on in there, but it's insane. Yeah, these grubs are disgusting looking, so it's bringing me great joy to kill them. I'm very happy about this. I do love poison builds, so I think I'm gonna go with poison. All right, so here's the shop. So every now and then, near the end of each island, we will unlock a shop. These little green bits here will heal. These purple crystals give us some more money. So we're gonna go ahead and just see if there's anything super good. Okay, you know what? Paycheck is not bad. Sharpshooter's good. I like endurance. Melee cooldown's reduced, but we don't have any money, so we'll take it. So, but yeah, and you can check out your DPS. As you can see, we've got negligible DPS, so, but that's because we really don't have anything boosting our damage at this point except for the poison. We got a little extra crit rate, but so now we gotta fight a boss, and I just absolutely missed my grenade. That was embarrassing. But, you know, when we first start out, these bosses, they're really not going to be anything special. They're not going to be too difficult. But we just want to try not to take too much damage here. So, you know, this is like a continuous run, so we don't want to have to waste our time healing and stuff. By the end of this, the goal is that when I pull the trigger, we can't see what is happening on the screen because there's so much effects coming out of my gun. That is the goal. So at the end of every boss fight here, we actually get 3 different chests. So we're going to go ahead, plate armor, max health. We're going to increase our max health for CQP kills. So damage increased by 1% for every 25 health you have. Oh my. Okay, you know what? I'm going to do this because we're kind of going with a, we're going to try to get as much health as we can. Get this key. They seem to have spruced up. Oh! They seem to have spruced up the maps and stuff too since the last time I played, so this is nice. I like seeing that. Holy, okay. The locals don't like what I'm doing to them. It is my right as a superior crab to come into your land and take all of your money. Holy, that pumpkin has infinite health, it looks like, because that grenade did nothing to him. Or never mind, I don't know what happened the first time. I swear that pumpkin had, like, just simply didn't care to getting grenaded in the open mouth, but now he does. So let's see. Last skill. Okay, you know what? I like Danflora. Okay, there's a grub and an ant. That's not good. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Just sit down, grub. Just sit down, dude. First mistake was being born as a grub. Second mistake was encountering me. Right now, I'm going to go into the belly of the beast here because I've got... Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That damage to enemies around you is going insane right now. But see, this is what we want. We want damage enemies around us. And then we've holy schmoly, dude. And then we've got this friggin' close and personal going. So, I mean, we're just sitting in there and just gaining. We just gained, like, 600 max health darn near in there. So now, when I shoot him, you can see every now and then. Or we're just not going to activate because I have no crit. Okay, there we go. There was one. Okay, so we're definitely going to need to increase our crit, right? We're definitely doing that. A barrel skull. This is new to me. Okay, he is trying to blow me up. Okay, interesting. How about you run? How about you run? There we go. I don't know why. My dude's just not even running at this point. I gotta get cute with it. There we go. Okay. All right, for a second, Neckbot's about to get absolutely rocked by those. All right. Yeah, something good here. Orbiting size like that. All right, we're in the desert. Gotta remind these people who was made in God's image. And that was not them. So we're gonna kill all the inhabitants here. Wind up is very good, but not really with this gun, I don't think. I could be wrong. I guess I'm talking out of my butt on that one. It might be the most goated perk in the game. I don't know. It's very good on other guns, so I know that. Oh my gosh. The gang's all here. That is the last thing I wanted to see come out of there. These big fat crabs are just... they're just better. They're just simply better than us. We want to be like them. That's why we're going on a mass murder spree in hopes that by consuming the corpses of our enemies, we can grow into a lightning crab. Okay, well, the crabs are dead. We have rid ourselves of crabs, and we're going to spawn in more because I want perks. And those red crystals give you perks, but they spawn in these enemies. But I'm an absolute freak, so I don't care. I simply do not care. Unbothered. Unbothered. I'm going to get in this grub's business because I do not respect him. Increase our damage based on whatever combo we're at. Oh my gosh, and we got personal space. See, and that's why you break those crystals. That is why we farm those crystals whenever we can. Interesting little post here. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yeah, see, we're already getting out of hand with what we are able to do. We're just doing so much damage in CQB because of our blade. Holy crap, dude. Yeah, I like that, getting like darn near 1,000 health, and now because of our other perks, we gained a ton of damage. Holy. Basically, we're going to just try to get all the crystal rocks as soon as we can, because as you can see, we're doing so much damage just by simply existing beside the enemies that if I'm not careful, I will clear them out before I can find some of the, you know, red rocks and stuff like that. As you can see, though, I mean, we're doing so much more damage now, and it's just because of all those, like, crystal perks and stuff like that, so... even though we have not gotten many damaged chests, we are doing so much more now, which is exactly what we want to see. Jeez. I'm going to get damage aura, because that's going insane. Alright, so this is the last biome for the first run here. It's just kind of this Satan's butthole looking area. Looks like it's very cool. We've got it now to where every time we get a CQB, like, I don't even need to shoot him. I don't even need to shoot him. I just need to stand there and look at him menacingly, and he dies. Now, we are going to go with the upgrade chest this time, and the reason being is we actually have some pretty high value perks now, so this upgrade chest is really worth our time now. Got 2. I didn't think I cleared that flawlessly, but I think I did. We got that. So, Fortitude, great. Mango. And critical arrow. Okay, that lightning crab was absolutely okay, CQB with lightning with the rings is insane. CQB build with lightning rings here is nasty. I don't even think they're lightning rings. It is, my brain is stun locked by what's happening. Okay, who is going nuts? Okay, it's this guy. The minigun crab is going absolutely ape mode on me. So now with the first, like, actual boss here. So we've got the giant ant. So at the end of every volcano island you clear, you have, like, a legit mini-boss here. So we want to be real careful with this guy, because he is actually going to be challenging. But, you know, our little CQB damage over time build is not insanely good against him. Lean forward and lock in. This is going well, though. So, I mean, as you can see, this guy's got a lot more health. The fact we're not just absolutely melting him is not necessarily a great sign for what is about to come. Because now that we've cleared that, we get a legendary chest and a health chest. So this is very good. You know what? I'm going to go with this one because I am using a build in which I don't really need to rely on my gun. And so because of that, I don't want the ones that are making my gun goated because we're focusing on just a damage over time, just AoE build right now. So that one, just increase making stuff happen off of critical hits, is really good. So because my AoE and stuff can crit, I believe. But now we have the option to either become the crab champion or to loot. And if we go back to the first biome, basically all of the enemies gain a lot more health and a lot more damage, and you just keep going, and you can pretty much infinitely go. So we're going to loop. So now the enemies should be quite a bit stronger. Now, obviously, we've got a pretty disgusting build going on, so they're not so strong that it's like a pain. So now that we have a, you know, legendary perk here, we definitely want to try to upgrade it. Holy, please don't knock me off. Who is screaming? Oh, it's Patrick Star. Patrick Star is the one screaming at me. I was like sitting there, I'm like, who is it? And it's a starfish going absolutely insane. Oh my gosh, we're on a bridge. Holy. Watch this. And then just let the chaos begin. I'm just gonna sit here. I'm just gonna sit here in their spawn and just be a problem for them. I'm going to... Holy crap, dude! No way, dude. This is so diabolical. This is so nasty, dude. Like, look at the right, dude. Just max health, gold coating, max health. Holy crap, dude. And we're full health because we are healing off of some of those. So now that we've looped, we're gonna have to start fighting 2 bosses at once. And holy crap, he's actually goated. Oh, never mind, he had a shield. I was blasting into him, did not see the shield, and I thought his health just wasn't moving. I was like, did I make a mistake by coming in here? But no, I think we got this. I don't know what sort of interspecies relationship is happening between a grub and a giant crab, but we've got to just put an end to it. This is disgusting. This is immoral. And this grub is kind of going nasty on me. He's kind of saucing me. But we finally killed him. Personal space. Disgusting. They can't keep doing this to me. They cannot keep allowing me to do this. Alright, if they're gonna let me sauce, then just watch. Just simply watch what I'm about to do. As much crystal as we can. Holy schmoly, dude. He's just going nuts on me. Do that to Archify him. Well, see, I'm just in his business. I'm underneath of him, hanging out, and just shooting into his stomach. That is just so disgusting. See, this is how quickly we can just snowball this. It's like you just eventually get to a point where it's just disturbing what you're doing. Like this. Like, I can just sit in this little bubble, make them come to me, and I just get critical arrow for existing. Oh, a pumpkin! Oh! Okay, this is a pumpkin and a grub. Another insane relationship. I'm assuming the pumpkin's the top because can't possibly be a bottom. He's just floating. So we kill his lover in front of him and then get to the pumpkin later. The tag team here, the power couple is kind of going crazy on me. And I don't dare get too close for too long. Okay, we killed one. Yeah, see, this is the one bad thing with this build is the boss fights. When I can't just farm a ton of kills. Like, see, once I get some kills from enemies he spawns in, then he just gets melted. But if I'm not doing that, it's actually very challenging. Just go crazy on him. Just go crazy right here. Just gonna sit here and just let them come to their deaths. Good thing I did that, because in all honesty, seeing at how much health this thing has, even after getting that perk, I can only imagine that we were not suited to do this without it. These guys have... Jeez! Oh, and there's 3 of them. There's 3 king skulls. There's 3 of them. Oh my gosh. And this is exactly what I said. It's like you can never get too comfortable here, because this build of ours isn't insanely good against bosses. Now, the nice thing is, when they die, they drop so much health for us that we just fully heal. So, you know, as I was saying, like, how hard this was, we literally just got all of our health back, so it's not really a big deal. Well, there we go. Alright, so I think we're going to keep going. However, I play this game enough to know to see that this build in particular is not going to experience much trouble. So here's the challenge. I'm going to try to go to Island 100, and I'm not shooting my gun anymore.
No!
I can use my abilities, I can use my melee, but I'm just primarily want the pure stank of my STDs to kill all of my enemies. So we are going to loop, and I'm just not going to shoot anymore. I'll shoot at crystals if they're far away, just because, you know, I want the money. But I'm not going to shoot at enemies. Damage dealt over time is increased by 250%. Just simply don't think this build is going to be killable until we are at, like, extreme levels, you know. Oh, Horde. You already know. Just sit in the spawn. Just simply sit in the spawn and, like, okay, well, I'm actually getting cooked. I'm actually getting cooked alive in here. I am taking so much damage here. The spawn is not safe. I repeat, the spawn is not safe. It's just they have so many enemies that just die and leave damaging things over time, so I'm like getting absolutely smoked in there. Okay, so I'm getting annihilated again. But we're just gonna go right in here and be a problem for these people. And just let it go. I mean, look at how many crystals we're gaining, dude. Look at the sheer crystallage we're gaining. That is crazy. We have gained over 70,000. Good lord. We gained almost 200,000 crystals in this one room. Our little CQB damage over time build is not insanely good against them. This build of ours isn't insanely good against bosses. You know what? This might be a real problem for me because I'm not using a good build for boss fights, but I'm going to double the amount of bosses and yeah, this is probably the same. I think I just threw the run. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I threw the run. Are you kidding me? Holy crap. That is insane. Oh my gosh. Right as I was like, yeah, I mean, this build's pretty good. Probably never going to die with it. Right. Ah! Please heal me. Oh my god, heal me. No, it was going. Oh, I shot. Okay, whatever. Challenge done. Challenge done. I'm shooting. I did not. No. I'm alive. No. Oh, are you kidding me? I'm sitting over there like, oh, this build's pretty good. I don't think I can ever lose with it, so I'll just make it hard. I just won't shoot anymore. I'm getting so cocky. I'm like, I know my build's not good against bosses. Let me double the bosses and just die. And just like that, the run died. However, all is not lost because I learned a very important lesson that I would like to share with you. In this life, you can become so stinky that it isn't just those around you who suffer, but you will cause even your own suffering in the end. Now, if you like the video and you want to see more like it, then like and subscribe for more content.